All right, guys. As we can see, Kiki's still out here. She's still out here, you know, on her little high, on her little kick, guys. She's still out here, man. Uh, guys, what we gonna do this show today, man? Uh, I'm gonna just jump right into the comments. I'm not gonna mess around. Uh, I'm just gonna jump right into the comments, and we'll go from there because I just want y'all to see how, where we are. I want you to see the temperature, you know, how men and women operate in our culture today when it boils down to the ideas of relationship, ideas of respect, the dynamic between men and women. Now, this is a tweet from back when she first went on the stage, when all this stuff first happened, guys. It was from Keisha Preston. She said Darius Dalton just tried to humiliate Keke online, so he's not a protector. She makes more than him, so he's not a provider. Just because she makes more than him doesn't mean that he's not a provider. You know, that don't mean he's not a provider. Now he might can't give her the wants on the level that she want, but providing mean I can provide you with lights, water, food, transportation. That's what providing mean, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what providing mean. We have got in this culture, we've gotten to the point where we think providing means giving a person all this extravagant things and all their wants, everything that they can think of off the top of their head. That's what you're supposed to be able to provide. Nails, hair, trips, all that shit. She going to say that, and he had a child out of wedlock. She's not a wife. I mean, she's not his wife. Okay, she's not his wife. Uh, she had a child out of wedlock too. The audacity of trying to scold her about traditional value when he meets none of the criteria. Well, they both out of pocket. They both out of pocket if you want to say non-traditional. And to be honest with you, it's very few people, very, very, very few people that meet all the criteria for being a traditional family, traditional wife, traditional husband. Now, let me see. Let me see. Okay, it say, oh, this is I don't know how to say, but for the Black Swan, it says men are so jealous of partners that they are more successful than them. It's why I always advocate to never, as a woman, get in a dynamic like this. Okay, guys, see, this is the thing about women. And no matter how many times you tell them this, they never gonna understand. Successful women is not a prize for men. Not men that's masculine and operating in a manly way. That's not because financial success brings masculinity. It's not everything to being a masculine man, but it breeds. It's part of it because it represents your ability to provide. And successfulness for a woman represents an ability to provide. And providing is masculinity. It just is, man. It just is. Now, I'm not telling you that a woman can't go out and earn a living, especially in the modern day, because we see the dynamics with the families. There's no such thing as families no more. That's just about dead. But, women do have, I'm not saying that they can't go out and earn, but to think that you're going to be this prize, this woman that all the men want because you're successful, you're sadly mistaken because men brain don't operate like that. The only guys that operates like that is men that's trying to play on you. Men that's trying to play on women are bums. Those two, you either a bum or you just out to try to play on women. It's simple as that. Those are the men that you're going to attract. It just is. I don't see no superstar as her success is something that I would date her for. And because we all know men are visual. Man, we looking at how fine you are. That's what we thinking about. We thinking about, do you got a big ass? We thinking about, do you got big breasts, legs, lips, skin tone, hair, things that, man, we ain't thinking about your job. That's in your mind. See, you're trying to think that we want you the way you want us, and we don't. Let me see. I never see men correct other men while they're fatherless, while they're fathers, but always want to be in a woman's business. See, the thing about this is, guys, uh, if the woman respects you, she's not gonna wear something that she feels she will disrespect you. If she has that level of respect for you. When a woman don't have no level of respect for you, got man, you ain't about to tell her what to wear, what she can and can't wear. Oh, you're trying to put me in a box. Oh, you're trying to be controlling. They can say whatever they want. They can say whatever they want to say that about all the things that they demand from a man, what they'll do, what they won't stand. I'm never allowing a man to do this or, but listen, guys, most of the time when a woman find, well, I ain't gonna say most of the time, 95 to 96% of the time, if a woman deems you her man, she's going to walk a thin line. And within that thin line, guys, it comes with the way she talks to you, the way she dresses, when she's out in public, how she carries herself, how she treats you. This just boils down to that. It boils down to that and nothing else. Now, if she can leave and take your ass, if she can leave and take your ass, then guess what? She's gonna put all kind of demands. Oh, you gotta be this way. Oh, you gotta be more romantic. Oh, you gotta take me on trips. Oh, you gotta listen to me. Oh, this a 50-50 relationship. I have a saying this: when a woman can leave and take your ass and she's in a relationship with you, you gonna catch hell. And yes, yes, she's going, you're not going to be able to tell her what to do. And she don't give a damn if it's respectful or not. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, it's as simple as that, guys. It's simple as that. You know. And I guess, man, I'm listening at the lyrics to this song, and I guess this the new anthem. This is the new anthem for a lot of young women, because this, and whether they believe it or not, you know, this is subliminally painted into their brain because that's the way they think. That's the way they think. That's the way the new generation of mothers want them to think. Yeah. This is the way they want them to think. Don't get married in your 20s. Don't get married in your 20s. You need to be out here being a 304, man. Just go 304 it up until you get to your 30s. Granted, granted, when you get into your 30s, now it's time to dig down and try to find a man that you want to be with. And you got about what, 5, 6 years to do that, if you can do that. Let alone if you done picked up a child on the way. Okay, this guy, this guy Jay Fresh. He says, "Y'all corny as f." I'm not gonna say the word because I'm trying to cut down on the cussing on this video. Let's shorty shine. Y'all mad as hell over a situation that ain't have shit to do with y'all, and mad because she ain't in the corner crying. Dude, see, this is pandering 101. See, we have a lot of that's a community that's growing, guys. That pandering shit is growing. It's growing. The simping is it's out of control. Uh, we ain't mad at her. Majority, we don't care what she do. It's what she represent, and it's how he handles the situation that make all uh, majority of the women think that, hey, this is how men are, and this is how she is supposed to respond. Because the thing is this: the Kiki caught the guy online DMing other females and said, "Oh, he's cheating." All right. So because he was caught cheating, now she have the right to get out here and do whatever it is that she want to do. See, this is the thing. Now, I'm not telling you to accept or telling her to accept cheating or telling anybody to accept cheating, but you don't have to lose your self-respect and values. You don't have to lose that. You can simply move on. You got a newborn baby. You can simply move on. You ain't gotta get out here and show your ass and make yourself look stupid. Cause it's 304ish. Real 304ish, you know. And yeah, I listened to the song boyfriend song with Usher, you know. It's simpish too, man. And the reason why I say it's simpish, man, y'all go check it out. Go check. I'm not gonna play it, but y'all go check it out. Uh Man, listen, guys, when you dating a woman, her boyfriend should never come up in your come off of your lips. It shouldn't even come. He shouldn't even come up in your brain, and especially not in a way that it's a competition. Because the worst thing you can do in the world with a woman is get in a competition with another man for her. It's a lose-lose situation. It's a lose. If you lose the competition, you hurt your self-esteem. If you win, you really don't get the woman. You damn near twisting her arm because in her mind, she had other choices. She had other choices. You know she had other choices. And you should be happy that you won the battle. You should be happy that you got me because I'm the prize. I'm what you wanted. I'm what you fought for. How far you think that's gonna get you? You think she's going to respect you? You think she's going to tone down her uh over the top personality? You think she's going to tone down being super extra? Nope. You better hope the hell that you can put up with all that shit. You better hope you don't mind her saying whatever it is she want to say to you, because that is exactly what she's going to do. You're starting out on the wrong foot, man. You're starting out on the wrong foot, and when you start out on the wrong foot with a woman, you already know what is going to happen. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. You already know what's gonna happen, guys. You already know what's gonna happen. You know, it seems like you know a lot of these women not even want to be. That's all they want to be now is baby mamas too, man. I hate this for the kid. I really hate this for the kid, and because the kid is eventually gonna come back and see all this stuff, and mom, dad going back and forth, and it just doesn't do well for the kid. Uh, it's not gonna work. It'll work out better for him than it will her. You know, if he don't start if he step up and act like he got some kind of backbone about him, then life will work out. Because first of all, she has a child, and I see on these videos talking about, oh, I didn't realize it took a village. I didn't realize that y'all helped me see that. So in other words, to break that down and to decipher that, she's saying, I can raise my child with y'all. I don't necessarily have to have the father. You know. It's that idea. It's that ideology. See, women think, guys, that their family just includes their kids. It doesn't include the father. It don't include the father. It includes her or them and their kids. That's what it includes. And that's why we got a lot of fatherless children out here. And oh no, men run off and they lead a woman with the children. They cheat and then they run off on their children. Don't do nothing. Yeah, the men that y'all go chasing after that ain't worth a damn, those are the ones who mostly run off on their children. And the guys that y'all and the children that y'all raised to be not worth a damn. Yep. Yeah, them kind they do run off on their children. Yeah. Now I seen him come back on. I seen him when it was today. It was recently, man. He's talking about, he's not breaking up with her. He's not, you know, he's not moving on, and people need to mind their own business and things of that nature. And I'm kind of paraphrasing about what he's talking about, but bro, you know, you should move on. You should move on. And that's another thing. If the woman caught you cheating, man, listen, guys, if you ever get caught cheating, it's over. Just go and chalk it up, man, because it's over. Because what you gonna do? You gonna beg for her to come back, get on your knees, buy flowers, do everything. How's she gonna be submissive to you after that? How are you gonna lead her after that? She's gonna feel entitled just like Keke feels. Like, okay, I caught you cheating. Now I get to do whatever I want. You gotta kiss my ass to get back in. Man, I ain't finna kiss no woman's ass. That's the worst thing you can do. It's one thing to clarify what you said and be careful how you apologize. Be careful how you apologize to women, man. Be careful. Be careful. Because women don't take apologies the way you think they take them. And apologies a lot of times make you look weak. It makes you look weak. And even if it don't make you look weak, the woman will sometimes feel that you weak. She might not know it, but the energy that it gives off. Plus, try not to be out here doing shit you need to apologize for. So then that make it where you don't have to apologize. So that means you don't have to apologize. Yep. So, guys, it's just how it is, man. You know. So now, he I don't know how it's gonna work because guys, every time, I see men in these scenarios, years later, when they 55, 60 years old, you sit down and really talk to them, man, they'll tell you, man, I should have been left. I should have been left, man. I should have been left. I never should have hung around with her, man. Man, she don't listen to nothing I say, man. Man, she go where she wants, she come back when she want, man. She don't listen to nothing I got to say, man. Man, I don't even know what to do, man. Dudes be miserable, guys. Dudes be miserable, man. Yeah. It said it says these comments are crazy and show that a lot of women deal with and let a man do and say anything. A lot of times, now let's break that down, guys. These comments are crazy and show that a lot of women deal with and let a man do and say anything. See, this is the thing what women like to ride. This is the horse that they like to ride. All right? The men that treat you any kind of way are the men that you should have never been with in the first place. See, women want it's two things, man. Uh, uh, you know, that most women are have a choice between when it comes to dealing with a man. Very seldom do they get both or all three. He's gonna unlock the eroticism in her, and or he's gonna be a provider. Yeah. But women nowadays are starting to choose the provision. I mean, excuse me, they are choosing the romance, the eroticism over the protection and providing. And you would think, and you would say, well, I don't say you would think, but well, I guess I can, because it's because they're independent. They have more options to go out and provide the financial things for themselves versus how a man used to have to go out and provide those things. But the problem is, once they get into that world, it's a world that they really don't want to be a part of. It's a world that uh eventually they're going to get tired of. See, man, the difference between a woman when she go climb the ladder of success is, once she get at the top, she still can't find happiness. She still can't find happiness at the top. But a man can find happiness at the top. We can find happiness at the top of the ladder. Excuse me, at the top of the ladder. The reason being is because being successful for us, number one, it does a lot for our self-esteem, our ego, and it relieves a lot of stress once we get into a certain position, that we don't have to worry about how we're going to provide for our family and the people around us. That's what it does. See, guys, let me tell you something about being with a woman. If you don't know this already, you hear a lot of women that always talk about, I want to be with a man that likes to travel. Hell, some women will tell you, if you don't have your passport, then they don't want to talk to you. I can't. I don't want a man that like to sit at home and don't like to do nothing and don't like to do blah 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 blah. But see, what women don't understand is, fun for most men is just not being stressed. It's just not being stressed, because it is stressful for a man. It is super stressful for a man. And for us, that's fun, not being stressed. For them, fun is not being bored. Bored and fun. Stress equals fun for us. I mean, excuse me. Not being stressed equals fun. Not being bored for them equals fun. So that's the dynamic, man. And it's hard to get women to understand that. It's hard to get them to understand that. She goes on to say he stepped out of line and she kept it moving. Yeah, yeah. Right to the meat carousel is where she's heading. Right, because guess what, man? She, there was a Lisa Ray. Uh, you know, what's the other chick name? What's the one? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Uh, they always got this podcast. The older chicks. Uh, I think her name out the while. But where you going is over to you're gonna be, you're gonna replace them when they're getting their 70s, 60s. That's where you're headed. You going to where they're at now. No man, still doing all kind of ass injections, still doing liposuction, still doing all these different kind of plastic surgeries and all that stuff to try to stay young, so they can try to stay getting the attention. That's all you finna do. That's all you finna do. Or you gonna try to marry you a simp. And once that happens, then you're gonna find yourself feeling trapped. Because guess what? He's gonna be the provider. He's gonna be the provider. Because I can guarantee you this. Uh, you know, she's probably not going to get a man or feel a certain way about a man that she has to take care of, which, I don't know what's in her pocketbook. I don't know what's in her wallet, but whatever man she gets, she's going to be damned if she do, damned if she don't. That's why it's so hard for superstars and women with a lot of money to find a man. because she's either gonna have to get one that, she feels like she's taken care of, or she's gonna have to get one that's trying to take care of him and simp his way into her life and just being a simp. And simping breeds femininity, because guess what? Everything she tell you to do, you're gonna do. Every time she wants something, you're gonna agree that she should have it. You're not gonna have a say at all. But guys, let me tell you something. This is the key to dating a woman that has more money than you, that makes more money than you, that has more materialistic things than you. First of all, you got to be in a position to take care of your own self at the level that you want to take care of yourself, or at the level that you can sustain. And once you have that level, I don't care how much more money she makes more than you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can never value the finances that she brings to the table. I'm not going to tell you that you can't enjoy the finances that she brings to the table. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that at all. But you can't value them, because once you start valuing what she brings to the table and her finances, and I'm not talking about cooking, cleaning, the things that a woman do to make a house a home. I'm not talking about that. Once you start valuing her finances, she's going to feel empowered. And once she feels empowered, then you're not going to have a say. She's not going to submit. The submission is lost. The eroticism is lost. Everything is lost. So you can never value that. So if she starts to get out of line with the disrespect, not wanting to listen to anything you have to say, then you will have the ability to tell her to take her $2 million, $3 million and move her ass on down the road. As simple as that. Move your ass down the road. And once she find out or figures out, oh, he doesn't care about my money, we can take trips, but he doesn't care about my money, then she's going to treat you accordingly, because you don't care. You don't care. Huh? But once you start, baby, can I have this, baby? And once she sees that and this happens a lot, guys, y'all will allow a woman to convince you to live above your means. You'll convince a woman to live above your means. You end up getting a house that you can't pay for with your money, with your paychecks. Then you find yourself in deep water and you can't live without her. And once she figures that out, the power dynamic changes. First of all, she's stepping into your lane. She's becoming a provider. That's it. And a lot of brothers, to be honest with you, they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to date a woman and like, well, I gotta date she has to date a woman on her level. She don't have to date a man that's on her level financially. She has to date a man that's all the way in his masculinity, in his alpha most, in his alpha most. That's what she has to do. But they think, see, finances doesn't equate to you being a man. It just means because it's plenty of athletes out here, man. I swear to God, man, these dudes don't know shit about women, and they'll let women drag them through the mud. They out here paying for sex, out here doing all kind of wild shit. Out here crying over bras, man, and you know, sleeping with their best friend broad, man, sleeping with teammate broad, all that old raunchy shit, man. All that old raunchy shit, guys. Cause that's all it is, man. Just raunchy shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of money, but you're doing raunchy shit. Yeah. But listen, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much more longer, man. Uh, ain't too much I got to left for her. She's out here doing her thing, guys, and it don't look like she gonna slow down, man. But until next time, guys, peace.